Big contest underway at UNSW Stadium. And now we'll have a ball up. Gorn farmed it down. He wins possession, sends it clear of the contest. Drops the mark, gets it away under pressure. They create the turnover. He can take off after that handball. It's cut off by Kelly. He sums up the situation and delivers.
He's enjoying every second of it out there.
Smiles all round. GWS Giants gets the first. Gorn thumped it clear. Kicks out of the congestion. Over the top of the pack. He drives it. A low stabbing kick. Williams collects it. Just put it on the boot. Taranto wins the foot race. Jacobs heading to the bench. My ball, says the umpire. Himmelberg got the tap. Cornelio gathers it now. Whitfield hacking it out of there. GWS Giants would love to make the most of this opportunity. Cameron going for number one. That one rams into the post. GW May players move as they look to provide an option. And the mark will be paid. The kick from Harms. A great mark taken there. Hannon collects the kick. The loose ball picked up, collected by Hibbard. With a driving kick. Takes an uncontested mark. Neil Bullen tries to gain some territory. Hunt gains possession. The loose ball scooped up. A mark by Salem. Decides to kick. Takes that one strongly.
GWS Giants are struggling to maintain the pace of the game. They might need to slow it down and take some uncontested marks to get the game back on their terms.
Taranto takes the mark. Drives it long. Green leading the race to the loose ball. That's a big goal. What an effort. Salem about to resume hostilities. Hammers it with the ball now. Lucky to be on the receiving end of that decision. Looks up with a kick. Marked by Melksham. Gets some distance on the kick. Himmelberg, hurried kick. Just through the ball. Moves it by foot. A good mark under the circumstances. Brown spears the ball. Great mark under pressure. Jetta goes the long option. Intercepts the ball well. A stab kick from Kennedy. Finds a target. Williams winds up and goes long. Good mark there. Taranto uses it by foot. Does well to cut off the kick. Moves the ball by foot. Doing well with the mark. McDonald kicks it. Intervening brilliantly was Core. Dishes it off. Is in his possession. Kicks hurriedly. Takes the mark.
GWS Giants are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Daniels puts on a bump. Umpire penalises him, and it'll be a free kick.
A great defensive effort.
Fritz puts it on the boot. The mark is taken by Lever. Puts boot to ball. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Uses it now. It's a foot race to get this one. Green picks up the loose ball. Langdon goes cleverly off the ground and kicks the goal. They stretch their lead with that effort. He loved. Back with another centre bounce. Won it down. Has it now. Picks up the loose ball.
Thank you, I'll have it.
And we'll get a ball up. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
There's some great skills on display right now. A great match.
Finds the loose ball. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Tap down. Showed good control. They can create from this.
I'll have it.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Jacobs won the hit out. Gathered by Brayshaw. Got the hands free. He's got the football now. Jones controlling the airwaves on this occasion. Doesn't connect with the kick, and it will be coming back. Puts it on the boot. Wins the race to the ball. There'll be a ball up close to goal. Jacobs got into better position. Gathers it now. Takes possession. Quickly onto the boot. He takes the mark. Almost cut it off. There's the siren for the end of the quarter. The scores: the GWS Giants 19 took Melbourne nothing.
GWS.
Here's Gaz to break down the stats. Players ready to start the second quarter. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Oliver finds possession. Taken well at ground level by Taranto. Ball up in the centre square. Clears the contest. Ball up in the centre square. Thrashes it. Ward will be the recipient of the free. Now with a low spearing kick. Shaw takes the mark uncontested. Looks to move it by foot. Gets into a good position to take that. Moved on by Williams. Marks that ball uncontested. Great mark in the pack. 65 metres out.
Move it on.
Going for goal number one. That kick hits the post. Davis deciding where to go with the kick in. Whitfield with the ball. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Stuck the bits out there and held on to it. Elects to kick. Open opportunity for Kelly.
GWS Giants have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Good mark and looks to send it back. Jones doesn't want to let his teammates down with this kick. The distance might be just beyond him. The kick will be from a 45-degree angle. He decides to go for home. Ball spills. McDonald dug out the loose ball. Started the kick wide, and it never came back. Davis considering the options on the kicking. Kennedy collects the loose ball. Kennedy won himself a free. Goes by foot. Lobs the handball. Shaw sees off Melcham. Corb links up with a chance to run. Jetta gets right in his face.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
He's
a great bit of play.
Back in the middle now. Brown thumps it clear. Kicks in heavy traffic. He couldn't hang on. The ball spills to Kelly. Goes with the kick. Taking a nice grab. Neil Bullen drives the kick. Brayshaw takes it well. Uses it by foot. Found a way to keep it alive. Hibbert with a chance on the turnover. Sinks the slipper into it. Nice mark under pressure. Tomlinson drives it long. Melchett used the body to take that mark. Chose to kick it. Takes a simple grab.
GWS Giants haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Pretty lucky to get that free.
Go.
Hunt going for number 1. The kick ends up hitting the post. The Demons behind by 22.
GWS Giants have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Doing well was Davis. It's a turnover. That one will really lift them.
No doubt about it.
His teammates rush over. Melbourne, the margin, back within 3 goals.
That's a really good team goal. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot.
The game is back underway. Himmelberg just swats it away. Had the pressure bearing down.
Play on.
Viney with the intercept. Gets a handball away. Missed the target. He gets his hands on the footy. Huber takes it strongly. Got boot to ball. A big contested grab. Goes by hand. He gains possession. Hopper, interesting handball. Just gets it onto the boot. With a burst of speed, Finlayson flicks it over. Getting in the way was Cameron. The drop punt goes straight between the bigs.
That came off the...
Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it. Punched away. Cornelio now. Ball up in the centre square. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game is going right now.
Gets the handball away. Slams it onto the boot. Doesn't hold onto the mark. Finding the loose ball was made. The umpire calls for the ball now. Himmelberg with a big fist on it. Hit the man hard. De Boer puts his body on the line.
Thank you, I'll have it.
There'll be a ball up, close to goal. Himmelberg with the punch. Keeps it alive, under some pressure. Snaffled up by Brayshaw. Jones quickly onto the boot. The mark has been taken. Puts the handball out in front. He's got the footy in his hands. Oliver handballs out into space.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
Manages to get a hand away. Ball gets cut off. Himmelberg looking a bit sluggish out there. Didn't get away from the tackle.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
De Boer was taken high in the tackle. It's a long kick. Finlayson wins the marking contest. Slams it on the boot. The ball goes over the line. Ball back into play. Brown clears the contest. Shows some physicality. Gets a quick kick away. Taylor missed an opportunity. Half-time and a GWS Giants 31. Taranto continues. Second half action about to commence. Back in the middle to resume play. Thumps it clear. Viney earns a free kick. Goes with the kick. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
Just manages to release the kick. Going for goal number 1.
It hasn't all...
Centre bounce. Winning it was gone. Cornelio gets the loose ball. He wins the ball in the air. Going for goal number 1. Ends up turning this ball over. May moves it now. Finds this one all by himself.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. GWS Giants forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Ward goes by hand, manufactures the handball, receives the handball and takes off. Going for goal number 1. Summed it up, and he delivers perfectly. Hunt couldn't be happier with that goal. That's 2 in a row for Melbourne. Melbourne close the gap to 10. Brayshaw gets the ball at full stride, receives the handball. Moves it by foot. Easily takes the mark. Goes by foot. Salem takes a strong mark. Puts it on the boot. Couldn't take it. Picked up by McDonald.
Fantastic pressure there.
Jetta moves it by hand. And now they're away. Viney got hands to it. He has the ball. Intercepted by Taranto. Nobody can hold on here. He just can't get out of the action. Looks like the ball will be coming back.
GWS Giants are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Taylor there to mop up. Hands that ball to the opposition. Ward releases by hand. They can link up now. Going for goal number 1. They are happy with that effort. We resume hostilities. Thumped clear. Scoops up the ball. Corb runs onto the field. Ball up in the centre square. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
The long kick ended up being beyond him. Teammates break for him. Plays onto himself. Looks up with the kick. Great mark. Decides to kick. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Slams it on the boot. Ward looks to get onto the football. Drives it out of the pack. Finds himself in space and marks. The ball spills to Jones. McDonald does well to mark. 20 metres from home. Going for goal number 1. He's excited about that one. Melbourne reduced the margin.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a...
Umpire ready to resume play. Big thump from Jacobs. Neil Bullen hacks it out of there. Takes that one strongly. Elects to kick. The contest, no match for him.
Good call, Hutto.
50 metres out. About to take the kick. Slight angle. He takes the shot. That is a stunning goal. Harms delivers with... About to resume play. Gorn thumps it forward. Gets the loose ball. Corb lobs the handball. De Boer has a teammate on the move. Langdon doesn't take the mark. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
Players move as they look to provide an option. Fritsch marks. Moves the ball by foot. And the ball trickles over the boundary. Looks like we'll have a throw-in.
Oh, it's tense out there at the moment, Hutto.
Gorn gets in the way. This is Arms. Kennedy cuts it off. Neil Bullen slams it onto the boot. Salem goes with the kick. Hunt didn't mark it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
That's right, Hutto. He just can't seem to get into the game.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Receives the handball and takes off. Now we've got a ball up. Swatson is in his possession. Hibbert read it best. Hits the target by hand, and the mark will be paid. He lays off the pass. He gets it back. Looking to kick goal number 2. Petrarca delivers with a straight drop punt. Big. We're back in the middle now. Gawn with the hit. Viney grabbed it clean. Ward dug out the loose ball. With the ball now. He gets his hands on the footy. Just goes bang. He takes aim. Himmelberg puts another one through. We're back in motion. Gawn gets onto the ball. Didn't fumble. Spargo with a short hand pass. Intercepted. Taranto gathers it now. Whitfield collects the loose ball. The ball mopped up. Can tie the game with this kick. A drop punt through the goals. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. The score. We have 1 quarter left to play. What caught your eye, Gary?
Critical stage of this one.
Time to see if there's anything interesting in the stats.
The
Time to find out what happens in this final term.
Oh, they've got to take some risks now. They can't afford to waste any time.
Thumped by Gawn. Rushes with the kick. Kennedy picks it up. Clears the congestion. Takes a strong mark. Sinks the slipper into it. A chance to reload the attack now. He flicks it over. Turned it over. Brayshaw wins it back. Hacking it out of there. He gets above the crowd. Kick by Green. Marks all alone. Daniels a long way out. Cornelio grabs that one. Big kick required from this distance.
Move it on!
Going for goal number 1. What a sensational goal. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Has it now. Just gets a hand in. Oliver kicks hurriedly. Haynes with an opportunity from the turnover. Cornelio collected the ball well. Manages to get it onto the boot. Nice work from Whitfield. With a driving kick. Marks now and can send it back. Looks to move it by foot. Hunt with the mark. A spearing kick. Marks in a bit of space. He drives it. The ball ends up with Brown. Wants to go, and a chance to level the scores now. Uses it now. A solid mark from Kelly. Uses it by foot. They chase after the loose ball. De Boer with a penetrating handball. Picking it up was Shaw. Gets it out of congestion. Ward not getting much of it, Gaz.
He's barely touched the ball lately.
Decides to keep it alive. It's been a great game from May.
He seems to always be in the contest, Hutto.
He takes it across the line. Oliver running off for a break. Umpire calls for a boundary throw.
Lots of pressure out there at the minute.
Releases the handball. Just gives it away. Puts boot to ball. Mops up the loose ball. Ward can't hold on to the tackle. Just puts it out in front. Collects the loose ball. A quick handball from Jones. Viney collects the kick. Dug out the loose ball. Hannon throws the ball away. Got boot to ball. Ward takes it well. Doing well to intercept that kick. Handballs. He's got the footy in his hands. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
He needs to find a way into this game.
Cork couldn't snaffle it. Salem found time to get it on the boot. This could even things up. Sometimes you just sit back and enjoy the... And we're back in motion. Gawn hurls it away. Practicing some fancy moves. Hands that ball to the opposition. Linking by hand. He wins possession.
Bad finish results in the behind.
GWS Giants 52 lead Melbourne 51. Kelly runs after this one. Hibbert charges with intent, links with hands. All kinds of pressure being applied.
Big tackle.
Ball off hands. May failing to get near it, Gaz.
Maybe the coach needs to get on the phone to him and give him some instructions.
Gets a touch to the ball. Williams there to mop up. Handball finds Kelly. Cork steals possession. Didn't get away from that tackle.
Fantastic tackle.
Kennedy had it, lost it. McDonald just landed in his back.
Hold on to the ball for a few moments and just take the sting out of the game.
Intercepts the ball very well. Chose to kick it. The ball finds Melcham. Decides to keep going. Kicks inside the 50. Ball hits the deck. Gathered by McDonald. Movement by hand. Going for goal number 2. The kick connects with the post. Weighing up the options now. Taranto needs to lift.
Well, he hasn't had the impact we were expecting.
Harms kicks it out, and the ball will be coming back. Moves the ball by foot. And the umpire will ball it up.
It's a big stage of this game.
Gawn thrashes it. Did well to control the ball. He gives it a ride.
That's a really poor finish.
Considering the options on the kick-in, decides to play on there. Uses it by foot. Taylor was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. Uses it now. Found space for an easy mark. Hunt uses it by foot. McDonald slips high and gives it. Goes with the short option. We cut. At the final siren, it's the Demons defeating GWS Giants 53-52. That's the end of today's broadcast. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.